It was supposed to change everything. A billion-dollar dream, glass towers, luxury suites, world-class dining, a new symbol of Las Vegas's unstoppable growth. But today, it stands empty. No guests, no dealers, no sound, just dust, flickering lights, and echoes of what could have been. For years, this place was hyped as the future. A casino so ambitious, it was meant to redefine the Strip itself. Investors poured in millions. Politicians promised jobs. Billboards called it the crown jewel of the desert. But before a single guest ever checked in, it died. Now it's a monument to broken promises, a $1 billion ghost of ambition. Everyone in Vegas knows its name. Few understand what really happened. Tonight, we're opening the doors to one of the city's most expensive failures, to uncover how a project that had everything ended up with nothing. This is Decay Report, and this is the story of abandoned dreams. If you drive north on the Las Vegas Strip, you can't miss it. A towering blue glass giant, silent, still, and strange. It's called the Fontainebleau, or depending on when you asked, the Drew, Project Blue, the Big Mistake. Whatever name it goes by, one thing never changed. It's the casino that never really opened. The story starts in 2005, back when Vegas was at its peak. Real estate was exploding, casinos were expanding. The city felt unstoppable. Developers looked at the Strip and thought, why stop now? So they dreamed bigger, taller towers, flashier lobbies, record-breaking budgets. The Fontainebleau was meant to be the ultimate statement, 63 stories of glass and ambition. More rooms than any other resort in Vegas. A brand that promised to outshine Bellagio, Wynn, even Caesars. But as construction climbed higher, so did the economy's instability. By 2008, the financial crash hit hard. Funding vanished overnight. What was supposed to be a symbol of progress became a monument to pause. For years, it just sat there, a half-finished skeleton on the Strip, glowing blue under the desert sun. Tourists passed by and asked, "What's that building?" Locals called it the Ghost Tower. Developers called it a temporary setback, but everyone knew it was more than that. Behind the scenes, lawsuits erupted. Billions in debt, contractors unpaid. The dream started to rot from the inside. And while Vegas tried to pretend everything was fine, the Fontainebleau became the city's silent reminder of how fast the magic can vanish. Every year, new rumors surfaced. Someone bought it.
It's finally opening.
It's going to be something incredible. But every promise faded just like the desert horizon, distant, shimmering, unreal. By 2010, the Strip was healing slowly. But the Fontainebleau remained frozen in time. Inside, the walls were built, the chandeliers boxed, the carpets rolled up. Everything was ready, except for life.
Walking inside was like entering a time capsule.
Everything pristine, yet lifeless. An empty lobby waiting for guests that never came. Hallways stretching for miles, lined with unopened doors. Entire floors untouched. The smell of dust, the sound of silence. You could almost feel the weight of hope still hanging in the air. But Vegas doesn't like ghosts. It likes profit. So the property changed hands again and again.
Carl Icahn bought it, then sold it.
Developers came, promised, failed, and vanished. Each new owner claiming they would finally finish the dream. Each leaving before the dream ever woke up. And here's where the story turns darker. Because the Fontainebleau isn't just about one casino. It's about a pattern, a cycle that defines modern Vegas. Build fast, promise big, chase the headline. Then, when the illusion breaks, move on to the next bet. The Fontainebleau was supposed to be an escape from reality. Instead, it became a reflection of it. When it finally reopened its doors decades later, it was too late. The Strip had changed. The economy had changed.
The world had changed.
Vegas wasn't looking for another luxury tower, it was looking for a soul. And the Fontainebleau had none. Even after billions spent, the hype never truly returned. People walked through the shiny new lobby, took photos, admired the architecture, and left. Because perfection without purpose doesn't connect. It impresses, but it doesn't inspire. That's the real tragedy here. Not that it failed financially, but that it failed emotionally. Vegas was built on the idea of risk, that wild sense of chance, that flicker of chaos. The Fontainebleau tried to erase that with polish and control, and in doing so, it erased what made Vegas special. If you look closely at the tower today, you'll notice something strange. It's flawless, but it feels wrong. There are no scars, no stories, no history in the walls. It's like someone copied the idea of a casino, but forgot the feeling. For the locals, it became a symbol, not of success, but of waste. $1 billion spent to build something that lost its soul before it even opened. Meanwhile, smaller casinos across town, old, gritty, imperfect, still draw crowds. Why? Because people connect to imperfection. They want stories, not spreadsheets. They want character, not corporate silence.
And maybe that's the irony.
In trying to create the most perfect casino in the world, Vegas built something too clean to believe in. Something too polished to feel alive. It's the same pattern repeating everywhere. Big dreams, bigger budgets, no substance. Cities build monuments to money and forget the humans who are supposed to belong inside them. The Fontainebleau isn't just an empty tower. It's a warning. A reflection of ambition unchecked, of belief without balance. When you stand at its base, you can feel the emptiness towering over you. It's not haunted by ghosts, it's haunted by silence. The silence of what could have been. The silence of promises never kept. Vegas is full of noise, music, lights, laughter. But the Fontainebleau's silence says more about the city than any jackpot ever could. Because beneath the surface of all the glitz, there's a truth Vegas can't escape. Every dream has a cost. And sometimes the higher the dream, the harder the fall. The $1 billion casino that never opened isn't just part of Vegas history, it's the story of modern ambition. It's what happens when the pursuit of bigger forgets the purpose of better. Vegas is still building, still chasing, still pretending the next project will fix everything. But deep down, everyone remembers this one. The one that stood still. The one that became a mirror, reflecting the moment when Vegas's unstoppable momentum finally. The Fontainebleau might reopen, it might even succeed one day. But the original dream? That's gone forever. And no grand reopening can bring it back. The Fontainebleau was meant to stand for hope, a symbol of everything Vegas could become. Instead, it became a monument to what happens when vision outruns reality. Dreams don't die loudly here. They fade slowly, quietly, behind glass walls and corporate promises. And maybe that's why this story matters. Because it's not just about a casino. It's about every city that builds too fast, spends too much, and believes too blindly in the illusion of forever. The $1 billion ghost on the Strip isn't just empty space. It's a mirror reflecting the moment we stopped asking why and only asked how much. If the Fontainebleau teaches us anything, it's that progress without purpose isn't progress at all. And if you believe stories like this shouldn't be forgotten, subscribe to Decay Report. More cities, more truth. The collapse is everywhere. We just report it first. This is Decay Report, where dreams don't die, they're exposed.